Okay, so today is day 12, and we are going to be talking about Facebook. It's going to take me a little bit, but I'm going to keep it as quick as I can get it, okay? And the reason why it's going to take me a little longer than the other days is because Facebook is super important. So social media is super important because you can reach people that you normally couldn't reach. Just by meeting people every day. So it's a great free way to build your business. That's one of the things that I love about Facebook, is that for the majority it's pretty free. And I think you can build your business. I have built my business all off of free Facebook. I am going to a lot of the people that are successful coaches use some of the paid options on Facebook, and I'm going to talk about those in just a moment. But I'm going to give you kind of like a to-do list or like a checklist whenever you're talking about Facebook, and so you're going to need to take notes. So number one is be yourself. You have to be yourself. People aren't just buying a Beachbody product from you, they are buying you. I have some coaches in my area, and they always say, oh, is this your customer? Is this your customer? Because we're friends. And I just say, if they want to go with you, go ahead. And a lot of times, they're not my customer or whatever. But anyway, so just be yourself. People buy you as well as buying Beachbody products. So they are interested in buying from you for a reason, because they like you. So just, be yourself. Number two, you should post 2 to 4 times per day on Facebook. And you should follow the 3E method, which is what I do. It should be exciting, or it should be engaging, or it should be entertaining. So exciting could be, hey, I can't wait for the weekend, or engaging could be iPhone or Droid, or can you help me do this? Or a lot of people just want to help, so I always just ask questions about helping me. So those are always great. And then entertaining is, for me, it's crazy stuff that my kid does. So I posted one time about JP dumping a whole thing of laundry detergent out, and I think I got 60 comments or something like that. And it was just super funny and super entertaining. Not maybe so much of my life, but whatever. So you just, you want to post 2 to 4 times per day, and you want to follow the 3E rule. And then you want to add 2 to 3 friends per day. I wouldn't suggest adding too many more than that. So say you want to add 14 friends per week, so that's 2 per day. I wouldn't suggest you say, okay, I'm going to add all 14 of my friends on Monday, because Facebook doesn't like it whenever you add a bunch of friends, especially if some of them ignore your friend request or reject it, because then they might stop you from adding friends, and then that stops the growth of your audience, and that's no good. So you want to post 2 to 4 times per day in that 3E rule, because you want to build your Facebook affinity up, which is just basically just your Facebook popularity. And the reason why that is, I know that sounds super funny, is because you want to rank higher in people's news feeds. So you want to rank higher in Aunt Jackie's news feed, because you want Aunt Jackie to see your post. So, if you build your, and you build your Facebook affinity or Facebook popularity by engaging with your users, so commenting and liking on your users' pages or your friends' pages, and by commenting and liking stuff on your page. So you build your Facebook affinity like that. Um, Whenever you post, I suggest that you always post with with a picture, but don't force it. You know, be yourself. If you don't have a picture to share and you just want to engage in conversation, that's okay too. I get lots of engagement from just a status. But pictures rank higher in the newsfeed, and so that's one of the reasons why I suggest that you you do that. Also, I suggest that you analyze each post that you post, and the reason why that is because you want to ask yourself, is this something that a successful coach would post? So if it's a link, that would not be something that a successful coach would post. Is this something that will engage my users? Is this something that is exciting? Is this something that is entertaining? And if you can say yes to that, then, or yes to those questions, then go ahead and post it. But you just want to analyze it, because you don't want to, you don't want to get hidden from someone's newsfeed because you're posting things that are not very nice, you know? So, like, I don't curse on my Facebook page, and the reason why that is because I might have people on my Facebook page who are offended by cursing. So I just don't do it. Also, when you're posting, you always want to follow the 80-20 rule. And what I mean by the 80-20 rule is I just mean that 80% of my content is always about me, and 20% of my content is Beachbody. So I always follow the 80-20 rule. And then, you know, that way I'm not blasting people with Beachbody stuff. So I also just suggest on Facebook that you follow successful coaches. Don't share their stuff. The worst thing you can do is share another coach's picture or status. And the reason why that is because it's going to help them. Like, it's going to bring users to their page or bring your friends to their page. So if you like something a coach has done, then reword it and make it your own. Post it as your own status, or download the picture and come up with your own status to go with it. So don't share my stuff. You can help me out by sharing my stuff, but if you do, it just helps me out. It brings your friends to my page, and then I'm adding your friends, and I don't know they're your friends. So just don't do that. I don't know what number we're on. I think number 4. Yeah, number 4. Because be yourself. Add 2 to 3 per day. Build your Facebook affinity. And post 2 to 4 times per day, following the 3E rule. And number 5, track your number of friends. You just go to your friends list, look at the number that you have, and track it. I do it weekly, so you can do it daily if you want, but I usually just set up a goal per week, and then I do that weekly. Also on Facebook, you need to be going to like pages and interacting with people on like pages, interacting with people in groups, and adding people like that. So write down 10 things that you're interested in and go and like those pages, and spend 15 or 20 minutes per day, you know, somewhere different every day. Also, you can add friends from friends. So go to your friends list and look at the people you may know and add people that way. Okay? Just because you might see, hey, we have 30 friends in common. Hey, I know that person. Or I know that person personally. I just haven't talked to them in a long while. And then I'm going to say about your Beachbody business, number 6, you need to make sure that you post 3 to 4 times per week about your challenge group. Now, 3 to 4 times per week doesn't mean join my challenge 3 to 4 times per week. It just means that you're posting something that's going on in your challenge group. I usually shoot for just 3, and that works for me. But as you build your Facebook affinity, you may need to post it, a little bit higher, post more, a little bit more. So I'm usually one of those posts is like, usually one of my challenge group posts is like, it's a, join my challenge group post. One is like, how well my challengers are doing. Like, it's like, oh, my challengers lost 5 pounds. That's so great. And then the other one, is usually just about, something that we're doing in the challenge group. So like, if we're posting a picture of our food, I'll post it on my wall and say something about the challenge group like that. So, I usually start a new challenge group every single month because usually I get Success Club 10, and so I can start one every single month. If you don't get that, which you can do it. You may want to join up with someone and start a group with them every month. But you can you can promote for the first 2 to 3 weeks out of the month, and then the last week of the month, just kind of take a step back from promoting and get the challenge group all set up. So that's pretty much it. All that I have for Facebook. I would also suggest that you follow some successful coaches. Some of them are Trina Gray, Brandy Botts, Dave Ward, Monica Ward, Mindy Winder, Lindsay Matway, Summer Tucker, Tara Carr, and just see stuff that they're doing. And, don't obviously copy and paste their stuff word for word, but see what they're doing and see, can't you be yourself and make something your own that will engage your friends. So make today great. I'm sorry this is so long.